Good morning. My name is Jake Schultz, and I invite you to stand and face the flag and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag, to the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Now, please stay tuned for the CPSN broadcast.
Good morning, Coopersville. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Truman.
And this is CSPN News.
As you can see, we have a special guest today, Mr. Haddon, with the joke of the week.
Bullseye.
Hello, Mr. Haddon.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. I love that opening for me, don't you?
Yeah, I love
It's
it.
pretty
So
sweet.
nice.
I look awesome in it. Anyway, do you guys hear about the plant that they're growing in Mr. Garbowitz's math class? Did you hear about that?
No, I haven't.
No idea.
Yeah, it's got square roots.
Oh, get it? Because he's a math teacher.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah.
That's
All
funny.
right. Someone just got it. Someone just got it. Speaking of grades and classes and all that stuff, you know, we're getting to that time of the year where we're 4 weeks into school now. We're almost to the midway point, so it's important that our students make sure they're really grinding. And this is when some of the classes start to get a little tough. You guys have some tough classes this
Yeah,
semester?
definitely.
Yeah, so it's important to stay positive, work hard, and rely on your teachers and rely on your fellow students for help if you need help. And we have plenty of resources for you if you are struggling in class. But just remember, we got to keep grinding. This is the time of the year where it really counts, and it counts as much now as it does at the end of the semester. So if you need help, make sure you see one of us. But stay positive and keep grinding. That's the message today.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for that, Mr. Haddon.
No problem.
So, several former graduates will be back in school on Friday for the annual Senior Fishbowl in Mrs. Vanderhook's room. Students in Senior English have developed questions for the panel for a Q&A session with Coops alumni. Alexis LaFave caught up with VHook, who shares her insights on the Senior Fishbowl.
Hi, I'm Alexis LaFave, and I'm here with Miss VHook, and she is going to explain what Senior Fishbowl is.
Yeah, we have an alumni fishbowl every fall, usually the end of September, and we bring in maybe 8 Coopersville alumni from the past 4 years or so, try to get a good assortment of people. Like, we have some kids who are at a big college, some kids who are at community college, someone from the military, someone who's working, just so that the students can get a good idea of what life after high school might be like. You know, they don't want to ask me what life after high school is like, because I don't know anything about life after high school, right? So the students know, and so I get the conversation kind of going a little bit, and then I leave the room and let the students talk to the alumni.
Can you tell us what topics are going to be talked about?
Yeah, they talk about things like how to manage your finances, how your relationships with your friends, your family might change, or if you have a girlfriend in high school, what that might look like after high school. They talk about things that you should do your senior year, at the end of your senior year, to prepare for life after high school. And they talk about balancing your schedule. You know, if you're working and taking classes and you want a social life too, how that looks.
How did it get started?
Well, it was Mrs. Ortega's idea. She and I kind of talked about how we could add credibility to talking to students about transitioning from high school to life after high school. And we thought, what better way than to get other students involved that the students might know a little bit. So we started to think about bringing in former students to do that, and that's kind of how it's evolved, and now it's part of our culture. And I actually have recent graduates now who ask me if they can come back and do Fishbowl because they liked it so much when they were seniors.
Can you tell us who's going to be in this year's Senior Fishbowl?
Yes, we have AJ Spicer, Jake Shenborn, Chris Becerra, Kaylee Lau. Tyler Roloff was supposed to be here. He's a Marine and he works presidential security, and he actually got called away. So he won't be here. Austin Bonter, Megan Rapp, and Justin Beckman will also be here.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
That sounds like a really great opportunity.
In athletic news, volleyball faces Allendale today at home. JV and freshmen starting at 5 and varsity starting at 6. Boys varsity soccer takes on Comstock Park tonight. Come support your Broncos. Also, good luck to JV and freshman football tonight.
Just a reminder that the high school isn't open until 6:45 a.m. If you are in the building before that, you have to be supervised by a teacher or by a coach.
Friday is Tigers Day. Go all out in your Tigers gear. And yes, Tiger hats will be allowed. There'll be a prize for the best dressed.
This Sunday is the annual Sammy Walk. Jake Demansky caught up with Mrs. Reynolds to get the inside scoop.
I'm Jake Demansky here with Miss Reynolds. We're going to be talking about the Sammy Walk. Miss Reynolds, what is the Sammy Walk?
Walk for Sammy is an event that's happening this Sunday on our campus. It's actually a kind of a memoriam for 2 students, but it's also a fundraising event, and it's bringing awareness to mental health issues. So the 2 students that this event is in memoriam of, one student is not a Coopersville student. She's her name is Samantha Haggerty, so hence the name Walk for Sammy, as her mom is the one that has organized this event. The other student that this is in memoriam of is Ryan Peters. But we also want to bring to light all of the other students who have struggled with mental health issues and those in our Coopersville family that we've lost in recent years.
How can students get involved?
Students can actually register to walk Sunday. The event starts at 1 o'clock. We're meeting in the football stadium, and if you want to register, it's a 5K walk. We'll have some refreshments. There will be a balloon release, and you can email me for registration information.
All right.
If you have not yet registered for the walk, just bring $10 to the football stadium on Sunday morning at 1 o'clock.
If you are currently involved in the fall theater production or want to be involved in future productions, join the Theater Google Classroom. The password is on the bulletin. Also, if you're looking for a way to be involved in theater, there are still positions open for crew members. Contact Ms. Haycox or stop by the scene shop if this interests you.
NHS applications are due tomorrow. Make sure to get those to Mr. Sullen.
Students Live United are meeting next Tuesday at 11 in Mrs. V. Hook's room. New members are welcomed.
Senior burrito forms are due tomorrow. Make sure the orders are turned into the office by the end of the school day.
Any freshmen interested in helping with decorating the hallway are welcome to meet in Mrs. Nichols' room today after school.
Make sure to check the bulletin, juniors and seniors, for colleges visiting next week. Now let's go to weather with Ethan.
It will be rainy with a few breaks of sun in the afternoon, with a high of 65 and a low of 52. Tomorrow we'll have rain mostly all day, with a high of 65 and a low of 54. And Saturday will be rainy with a few breaks of sun in the afternoon, with a high of 68 and a low of 49.
Thanks for that, Ethan. Also, don't forget about the singing telegrams to ask someone to homecoming. That's all we have for you today. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Truman.
And thanks for joining us today for CSPN News.